basket. Now she's in the right corner, gets the pass from Smith. Thompson driving in off the glass, in and out once again. That's 3 layups that have been halfway down. Rebound by Brown, and here comes UVF right to left. This is Cortez dancing around Regine Martin, driving in, little floater. She's fouled, missed the shot strong, but Natalie Cortez will have herself a couple of free throws.
Yeah, the Hawks have had 4 good looks at the basket, 3 layups and a elbow jump shot. The ball has just not gone down in the hole for her.
Regine Martin picks up the first foul of the game for either side, and Cortez's free throw up and in. Natalie Cortez, 5'3" sophomore from Jersey City, a recording arts major at the University of Valley Forge, which is a small Christian college in Valley Forge, where they bundle up their feet all the time. Free throws in and out, so 3-0 to Valley Forge. She made 1 of 2. This is Hicks on the left elbow. Pull-up jumper from 15 foot, way too strong. Rebound chased down by Martha Thompson. Thompson misses another point-blank layup. Gets a second and a third rebound now, and Alexis Hicks in the backcourt as the Hawks reset one more, trying to the shutout.
We're increasing our stats. We're just not scoring any points.
Top of the circle to Jordan Smith. Fake pass to the left corner inside Torri Morris. Posting up against Brown. There's a spin move around Brown and a layup for Torri Morris. She went to the left baseline and got the basket.
Good look inside the lane.
3-2. Eastern Shore trailing just under 3 minutes into the first quarter. On the right wing, that's Natalie Cortez. Cortez deking, hands it off to Faison. Faison, a little high bounce pass to Brown. Brown stripped. That's Jordan Smith. And Smith, the big woman, charging up, looking for some help. A handoff to Hicks, right wing. Hicks cutting in, left elbow now dribbling out to reset. 10 seconds gone by on the shot clock. This is Regine Martin now. Left corner, flings the top of the circle for Jordan Smith. 13 to shoot. Hicks on the right wing. Feeds Morris down low, right baseline. Cuts across the paint against Brown and lays it off the glass and good. There's the move by Torri Morris, and the Hawks have their first lead of the ball game. 4-3, 6.5 to play in the first quarter.
Back-to-back left-handed layups by Morris.
Face on. Hicks on her like butter on toast. She stops her dribble, looking for some help desperately. It's tipped away by Jordan Smith, and Hicks comes up with a steal. Feeds Jordan Smith on a fast break. Jordan Smith lays it off the glass right side and in. That's all Jordan Smith. Tipping it. Hicks with the receive and finds her down low once again. And it is Gretchen Van Lan who calls a timeout. Valley Forge giving up 6 straight points, and the Hawks reestablish control. 6-3. Hawks in the lead. 6:15 to play in the first quarter. And I believe this was a 30-second timeout.
I didn't see the indication. I'm not sure. I didn't see the indication by the official.
Well, in any case, we will stick with you. If we need to do some read and sell you something, we will.
Yeah. Well, the first thing is the Hawks have gotten a good look at the basket every time down the floor. And now the shots are falling for them. Especially Jordan Smith. She's been very active to begin the game around the basket with some offensive rebounds, a couple missed shots, but she put the last shot in for 2.
And Jordan Smith, she got 21 starts and 29 appearances for Towson during her senior season there last year. Averaged 3.7 points, 4.5 rebounds per game in 18 minutes. And Torri Morris, she's got that move down pat. Gives up a little bit of size, maybe a half an inch to Janelle Brown, and maybe just that Brown is leaner and seems taller, but it seems like Torri Morris has owned the paint whenever she has gotten the touchdown low against her.
The difference in the game is that the Hawks have been able to get the ball to Morris in the paint, whereas the Patriots have not been able to get the ball inside so far in this game.
And that's true. The Hawks have done a fine job neutralizing Janelle Brown down low, and that's how you got to beat Valley Forge. She is a wrecking ball in the paint. Valley Forge basketball moving right to left. This is Cortez who dribbles it up. There to greet her in the backcourt is Diana Godwin, who subbed in during the timeout. Now this is Brown down low, and she's stripped and fouled by Choma Moichena. And a couple of other personnel changes for the Hawks. Barisha Gill-Miles getting her first action, the freshman forward from Lexington, Kentucky. And the rest the same. Jordan Smith and Alexis Hicks, the starters, still in. There's the inbound to Brown. Knocked backward, falling away. She's still able to make the basket over Moichena. Well, there's Janelle Brown. Hey, speaking of the devil, he shall appear. The Hawks doing a good job neutralizing her until that moment.
Yeah, if they get the ball to Brown, she's going to score down inside.
Alexis Hicks, control in the backcourt against Cortez, finds Gil Miles. Now they feed down low to Jordan Smith, stripped. It's knocked away by Bailey Mayforth. Mayforth controls, and here comes Blue. Crossing right to left across the timeline. Tipped by Godwin, who plays Richard Sherman for the interception. Jordan Smith, now it's to Alexis Hicks. Hicks turns on the Jets into the paint around Brown. Too strong with the layup. Rebound tipped and now controlled by Valley Forge. Here comes Cortez, turning on her own turbo. Around two defenders, tosses it back. Brown can't handle it. Porridge is too hot. And here comes Barisha Gil Miles the other way, splitting the defenders. Layup and in. Well, how do you do Barisha Gil Miles? Her first college basket, and it was a doozy. 8-5 Shore. 5 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Now this is Cortez in the right corner, guarded by Godwin. Stripped by Hicks. Couldn't control it, and Faison controls. And now Hicks on a second chance gets a steal. One-on-one against Faison. Alexis Hicks, left baseline to a trailing Jordan Smith. Smith is up and in.
Well, Jordan Smith's going to score some points this year for the Hawks. I can see that coming right now.
10-5 Hawks, and they take control again as Cortez travels. She and Diana Godwin got tangled up right in front of the Hawk bench and were unable to get across, but the Patriots called for the travel.
A couple more subs for the Hawks. Coach Baxter is running them in.
And why not? First game of the year. Portia Sindor now running the point. Sindor, a freshman from Chicago. Now it's Godwin, flings the top of the circle for Gil Miles. Now Sindor again, knocked out of bounds by Cortez, who charges forward, takes out a couple of rows of the courtside seats. Somebody lost an iPhone.
Yeah.
And those are expensive. I mean,
that's Bobby down there doing it.
Oh, dear.
Bobby Collins down there doing a rescue for the Hawks.
Just getting used to what he'll see. Bodies flying everywhere.
Courtside seat for Coach Collins.
Sindor splits a couple of defenders, kicks it back right corner. Not strong enough for Godwin. The steal by Cortez. Now this is Aaliyah Flowers, who can't handle it. Here comes Godwin to get away. Cortez lays it off the glass and good. Diana Godwin makes up for not receiving that would be 12-5 Hawks. 4 minutes to play in the first quarter. Here's Cortez in the back, guarded by Sindor. There's a steal by Barisha Gil Miles. Gil Miles, middle of the paint, lays it up from the right side and in. Barisha Gil Miles, and now some visible frustration from Valley Forge. 14-5, the Hawks on a 14-2 run. Reach-in foul, Gil Miles, too much contact in the backcourt with Amaya Brown. Second foul against the Hawks.
A little learning situation here. I think Coach Baxter is going to explain you don't need a foul 40 feet from the bucket.
3-4 remaining in the first quarter. A couple other substitutions in. We see the Sewer. Here's Cortez. Jets around Sindor in the middle of the paint. A shot off the their own rebound. Now the Sewer Flowers. Cortez in the backcourt. Spins around Sindor. Dishes down low. Janelle Brown lays it up and in.
You can't leave Brown. You need somebody just perch it on Brown.
Valley Forge back with a touchdown, 14-7. Now the right sideline, it's knocked out of bounds. Last touch, Martha Thompson dribbled it off with a BF hand in her face and was unable to execute. So Valley Forge takes over again. Hawks bring the press now back off as Amaya Brown brings it up court, the freshman from Trenton, New Jersey. Brown zooms right sideline against three defenders. Now a kick out right corner and a travel. Skids her tires before the pass, and Valley Forge gives it right back. Torri Morris back in the game. Choma Moichena takes a seat. Personnel for the Hawks: Godwin, Sindor, Morris, Moichena's off, Martha Thompson, and then Amanda Carney, the freshman from New Jersey. Here's Sindor into the right corner quickly, guarded by Brown. Stops her dribble, lobs inside for Morris. Morris lays it up right side with her non-dominant hand, but she is fouled. Morris and Brown both leaving at about the same time, and Brown can't control the limbs. Torri Morris to the free throw line. Morris, a 64% free throw shooter last year for Fred Batchelor. Hawks as a team shot around there, and Morris misses her first one short off the front of the iron. 65% free throw shooting team, the Hawks in 2016-17. Fourth in the MEAC, so pretty good. Morris a couple of dribbles. Second one flinged up and nothing but net. So Torri Morris 1 of 2 from the line. She has got 5 points tonight. 15-7 Hawks, 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. Hard screen, Cortez splits the defenders. No look pass right sideline to Brown. Brown dribbling back out to Cortez. Cortez fakes a pass. Now zings it for Flowers in the left wing. Top of circle back to Brown. Lobbed inside of the free throw line. Kicked out to Cortez. Shot fake, dribbling in, and she traveled. Traveling under a leaping Hawk defender, and another turnover against Valley Forge. Patriots getting their looks, but turning it over quite frequently.
Yeah, if Cortez doesn't have the ball in her hand, the Patriots seem to have a little problem.
Here comes Diana Godwin dribbling up court. Godwin crossed the timeline, the Ocean Pines native, as Hawks move left to right. Now this is Sindor in the backcourt. Never dribbles, finds Carney right corner. Carney cuts across. Cross-court pass to Godwin. Godwin on the left wing, dribbling in towards the baseline. Float shot, a little bit short. Morris pulls down the rebound, and the Hawks reset. Sindor feeds inside for Morris again. Morris posting up against Brown, moving right to left, back to the left, and a foul as Morris flings it up with the left hand and draws contact. Second foul against Janelle Brown, and that's bad news if you're Gretchen Levan and Valley Forge, as your top talent overall has been neutralized now with 2 fouls in the first quarter.
Yeah, which means a lot of bench time coming up for Miss Brown.
Morris back to the free throw line. Hits the first, nothing but net. So a substitution. Brown takes a seat, and Bailey May fourth in. Now Torri Morris, the senior from Hendron, Virginia. Last year, her first season as a Maryland Eastern Shore Hawk. 5.5 points and 5 rebounds per game. Led the team in boards. Regine Martin back into the game as Diana Godwin takes a seat.
Yeah, Godwin did pretty well in her stint in there this quarter.
Morris short on the second free throw attempt, so 1 of 2 again. It's 16-7 Hawks. 2 minutes to play until the end of the quarter. Cortez cuts around Sindor. No look fling into the left corner. This is an 18-foot jumper. LeSueur too strong. Rebound jostled around. Pile of humanity, and Morris comes up with it. Morris, she'll hand off to Sindor, and Sindor will have to hurry to get across the timeline. 22-21, and she's across. Left to right move the Hawks. Sindor feeds Carney on the right corner. Around the horn to Regine Martin, left wing. Martin, left elbow to Morris. Pass to Carney. Carney pulls up from 3. Too strong. Contact down low, but no foul call as Cortez comes up with it. On hand to Carney. She'll pull up from 3 more often than not. Just a freshman. That's what we already know about her. Here's Maya Brown in the back court, calling out some instructions. Zings it to the right sideline for Cortez. Cortez, bounce pass inside, intercepted by Carney. Carney read the play beautifully, and now here comes Sindor, cutting across the logo. Sindor taking it herself, coast to coast. Cuts back for Martin. Martin wide open for 3, and well short. Morris chases down the board, but can't control the handle, and it falls to Cortez. Under a minute to play in the first quarter. Hawks a 9-point lead. Cortez right to left, and it's intercepted by Martin. There's Regine Martin providing the defense again. Martin, top of the circle, lob pass for Sindor on the right wing. Sindor will take it herself, right baseline. Pull up 10-footer, way strong. Maybe grazed the backboard, and the rebound is to UVF.
She almost missed that backboard that time. A little excitement there.
Excitable. Early season jitters. There's a pull-up from the right elbow. Missed. Rebound chased down by LeSueur. LeSueur in the right corner, guarded by Carney. It's knocked out of bounds. Carney got a hand on it, and last touch by the Shore. Patriots retain possession.
Carney very aggressive for the Hawks off the bench as a freshman.
Barisha Gill miles back into the game as Portia Sindor takes a seat. Now Cortez gets a seat for the Patriots as well. This is Tanya Faison. Faison with the shot clock off, 20 seconds to play before the break. May 4 thought about 3 instead. Lobs inside for LeSueur. LeSueur post up, blocked by Morris. Stripped by the Hawks. And now Eastern Shore with a chance for the final period in this first quarter. This is Martha Thompson, left baseline. 6 to shoot. Morris out to Carney. Carney right wing for 3. No good. Rebound. Gil Miles chases it down. Turnaround jumper. Yes! Barisha Gil Miles. Second chance points. One of the stars of the first first quarter with the exclamation point for the Hawks. She had 6 of the 18 points, and Maryland Eastern Shore takes an 18-7 lead out of the first quarter. We're right back with the second quarter. Hawks up 11. This is the Shore Sports Network from sfmsports.net.
Looking for a new car? Look no further than the car store. Call Cedric Armwood today at 443-944-3440 at the car store in Salisbury.
The Eastern Shore is a perfect place to visit year-round. A gem hidden on the lower shore is the Henson. Located in the heart of Princess Anne on the picturesque campus of the University of Maryland Eastern Shore. The Henson is the perfect choice for campus visits, business trips, reunions, meetings, and relaxing getaways. Check into the Henson and we'll take care of the rest. Book online at umes.edu/Henson.
The Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference. 13 institutions, all striving as one to excel in the classroom and on the field. A premier Division I conference with 16 sponsored sports, showcasing the talent and strengths of our student athletes through hard work and perseverance. The Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference, educating student athletes for the game of life.
This is Maryland Eastern Shore basketball from sfmsports.net.
Back at the Heights Center, second quarter action underway now. Eastern Shore leading Valley Forge 18-7. Will DeBoer and Dave Bird with you. And a quick pull-up jumper from 3 is in and out. Martha Thompson missed it. Rebound pulled down by Jordan Smith. Smith tries to zoom around. Fourth, she can't get around. It's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Blue. Dave, quick look at the stats from that first quarter. Berisha Gill-Miles and Torri Morris each for 6 points. The Hawks forcing 12 turnovers in the first 10 minutes. Now an inbound, backcourt to Martin. Now it's Carney in the left corner. Feeds inside. Berisha Gill-Miles posting up, cuts across the paint. Just misses the layup too strong. Rebound wrestled away from Smith. And up with it comes Amaya Brown. Brown crosses the timeline. Here's a pass to Flowers. Flowers zooming in right sideline. She's fouled going up by Martha Thompson. And Valley Forge has a couple of more free throws coming up.
Right, it's going to be interesting to see who plays in the middle for the Hawks when Morris is not in there. We'll watch it. Looks like Jordan Smith is occupying that spot now.
Smith, Gill-Miles could play down low. Choma Moichena got some action in the first quarter as the first free throw's up and good by Aaliyah Flowers. Sophomore from Reading, Pennsylvania, averaged 6 points and 3 rebounds a game last year. Had a season high 26 on January 13th against the Mid-Atlantic Christian College. Some free throw up and good, so she makes 18-9 Eastern Shore. Half a minute gone by in the second quarter. Quickly across the logo is Regine Martin. Tries to find Martha Thompson in the corner. It's knocked out of bounds. Zooming out of the pack is Aaliyah Flowers. Nice hustle there. Gill-Miles to inbound. Regine Martin in the backcourt. Finds the right wing. That's Martha Thompson. Back up to Martin, top of the circle. Now Gill-Miles. Martin again. Slings it to Carney. Bounce pass left baseline for Martha Thompson. Spin move inside. Jordan Smith from the center of the paint. Easy layup. Smith on the feed from Martha Thompson. The two grad transfers getting it done. It's now 20-9 Eastern Shore. Now a pull-up jumper for 3. No good by Cortez. Rebound too strong on an attempt by Flowers. And here comes Martin left to right for the Shore. Martin bounce pass. Right corner for Martha Thompson. Inside Jordan Smith again. Double team. Kicks it out for Gill-Miles. Gill-Miles cuts across her man. Misses the shot. Gets her own rebound. Left low block. Tries to get separation and has to travel to do it. So the defense holds down low for Valley Forge. But again, Berisha Gill-Miles, almost kinetic energy.
Yeah, there's a lot of energy in there, Jumper. She needs to use the backboard, though, in order to get that ball to fall. She's getting good looks at it.
Well, freshmen, they'll learn. UVF across the midway line. This is Cortez running the point once again. Now it's Bailey Mayforth. Kicks it out for Faison, top of the circle. Faison's pass, tipped out of bounds. Carney got her mitts on it. And it'll stay on the Forge end, 15 to shoot.
Yeah, Carney impresses me with the ability to play a little defense and hands in the passing lane and rushes. Something Coach Batcher, I'm sure, is happy about.
Long arms at 5'9". 10 to shoot. Backcourt is Flowers. Slings it for Cortez on the left wing. Bounces it in. Free throw line for Mayforth. Mayforth intercepted by Regine Martin. Too many white jerseys in there. Now it's Martha Thompson on a fast break. Thompson too strong. Smith rips the rebound away, and the Hawks will reset. Carney, left wing for three. Got it. The first three-pointer for Amanda Carney, and it's nothing but net. She'll have quite a few of those by the time her career is done. Mark our words. Shore with a 23-9 lead. 7 and change to play in the first half. Cortez lobs it to the left corner. Mayforth pulls up three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Martin. Martin zooming up the left sideline. Martin cutting in herself. Martin takes it all the way. Bounces 3 times. Can't get the layup to convert. Jordan Smith comes down with another rebound. She's fouled going back up.
Yeah, the Hawks getting up and down the floor very effectively for Coach Batcher.
Bailey Mayforth with the foul, and here comes Jordan Smith, Durham, North Carolina native, the heart of MEAC country. Her first free throw up and good. As substitution, Alexis Hicks back in as Martha Thompson takes a seat. Smith, a degree in healthcare management from Towson University. It's her graduate year here at Maryland Eastern Shore. Second free throw up, push it to the right. Rebound pulled down by Cortez. So 24-9 Hawks. 7.5 to play before halftime. Cortez flings it to the right sideline for Faison. Faison pumps the pass out to Cortez. Pump fake in the left corner. Cortez centers up, hands off backcourt for Faison. Circling up left baseline, stops her dribble, looking inside, stripped by Gil Miles, but she kicked it. A kick against Maryland Eastern Shore, and they'll reset the clock to 15 seconds.
One more second.
There it is. Torri Morris back in, so is Diana Godwin. Godwin, of course, from Ocean Pines, a Stephen Decatur graduate.
Yes, saw her play 4 years in a row. She scored a lot of points for the Seahawks.
Well, I'm sure that as a Pocomoke man, you were glad to see her graduate.
She's a good kid. I like to watch a good basketball.
Hawks control the inbound. Somebody got a finger on it. Here comes Alexis Hicks. Dribbles behind her back across the timeline. Guarded by Flowers. Got some separation. Finds Carney in the left wing, and she got it again. Amanda Carney finding her stroke from the left wing. That's 2 threes in the first 3 minutes of this quarter. 27-9. The Hawks tripling up the Patriots.
She's 2 for 4 from three-point land. The two she missed were right on target.
Mayforth in the right corner, guarded by Carney. Flings it out backcourt for Flowers. Now centers to Faison. Faison 14 to shoot. Passes around Hicks. This is Cortez. A double team waits her in the backcourt. 9 to shoot. Hicks guarding Cortez. Pass tried to thread the needle. It's jostled around a couple of times, and a shot by Flowers. Fouled hard by Torri Morris. Morris made life difficult for the 5'4 guard down low, but Aaliyah Flowers will at least get some free throws out of it. Flowers back to the free throw line. Graduate of the Cyber School in Reading, Pennsylvania. Rattles home her first free throw. A sub due in for UVF, presumably in for the shooter. Flowers' second free throw up and good. And here comes the substitute. Flowers out, and in comes Amaya Brown, freshman from Trenton, New Jersey, who got the start. Hicks sprints across the midway line. Now it's Carney in the left corner. Bounces it down low for Morris on the baseline. Back out to Carney. Another three-pointer just off the mark. Tipped out of bounds. Last touch by White. It's going Valley Forge's way. Oh, Amanda Carney. No early jitters for her. She's shooting threes left, right, and center.
She's got the green light.
Hawks with a bit of a mini full court press. Now it's a double team in the backcourt, and Alexis Hicks with a little bit of a poke check against Cortez as Cortez tried to circle her way around. Clock resets. Valley Forge to inbound. This is Amaya Brown just to the left of us. Now it's Faison. Faison behind the back dribble to try and get around Godwin. Godwin sticks up with her. This is Faison. Faison stopped her dribble. Will she have to walk? And a timeout called just gotten off, and Gretchen Van Lan, oh, I do not want to be at the other end of those eyes right now. The coach's intense stare, and a timeout for Valley Forge. 6:03 to play in the second quarter. Hawks up 27-11. I think we'll step aside at least for a little bit. This is the Shore Sports Network on SFMSports.net.
Committed to serving you even better. McCready Health Immediate Care and Imaging Center in Princess Anne. Stop by when you need us and experience our expanded services, including 3D mammography for advanced early detection of breast cancer. Conveniently located next to Food Line in Princess Anne and open 7 days a week from 10 to 8. Most insurance plans are accepted and no appointments are needed at McCready Health Immediate Care and Imaging Center. McCready Health, with you for life.
The Courtyard by Marriott on Route 13 in Salisbury offers comfortable rooms and meeting spaces, as well as always superior customer service in a great location near the mall. Call 410-742-4405 and ask for details about their special Maryland Eastern Shore partner rates. The Courtyard by Marriott in Salisbury, an official partner of Maryland Eastern Shore Athletics, and proud to bring you this broadcast of Hawks basketball on SFMSports.net.
This is Maryland Eastern Shore basketball from SFMSports.net.
We're back in Princess Anne. Hawks 27, Patriots 11. 6:03 to play in the second quarter. Hawks shooting just 3 of 10 from the floor in the second quarter, but Valley Forge has not scored except for on the free throw line, Dave, and the Hawks starting to pull away here.
And the Hawks getting a lot of shots, 31 shots so far.
Valley Forge basketball tipped by Cartney, and now it's Hawk basketball. Gil Miles, a burst of speed right to left, challenging 3 defenders, works her way around Cortez, lays it up and in. Cortez set up to take a charge, and Gil Miles just said, no, thank you, I'll get around. Use her like a traffic circle.
Gil Miles can get up and down the floor.
29-11, Eastern Shore on top. And now into the left wing, that's Brown. Out for Faison, straightaway 3. Tried to bank it in, and it was halfway down. Last minute denied by the bank. And here comes Godwin bursting the other way for the Hawks. This is Carney, quickly inside for Gil Miles, posting up, turn around. Doesn't use the backboard, misses it. But Morris gets the rebound. She lays it up, and it swirls down in.
Yeah. Gil Miles got that pass because the defense came out on Carney because they know she's going to shoot the 3.
It's a 20-point lead, and here's a steal in the backcourt by Alexis Hicks. One-on-one with Cortez. Hicks up and in and one. Alexis Hicks. She's reading Cortez like a favorite novel, and Cortez with a half frustration foul that time, hacking her on the way up, but Hicks with her first basket of this quarter and of this game.
Yeah. The Hawks' pressure defense has caused all kinds of problems for the Patriots, especially at the top of the key area.
Alexis is a 73% shooter from the line last year, and she lives up to reputation. Nothing but net. A 3-point play the old-fashioned way. 34-11. Shore on top halfway through the second quarter. Cortez, Hicks guarding here again. Crossover. Cortez gets by her. 3-on-1, and it's stolen by Hicks again. Hicks, like a cornerback, reading it once again. Alexis feeds down. Carney wide open, and she's stripped from behind. A block by Mayford. Carney gets her own rebound, kicks out for Godwin. Now it's back to Hicks. Godwin right baseline, challenging. Now a rainbow cross court. Some contact down low. And the officials starting to congregate here. Charge or block?
It can't be. She was inside the...
Officials tonight, Edward Matthews, DeJuan Chapman, and Ganae Tucker. Our first crew of the season.
Yeah. They're just getting into it too, you know.
And the call is against Maryland Eastern Shore, it looks like. Wave of substitutions now. Like a hockey sub, the entire new line is in. We'll get the personnel. Morris stays out for Eastern Shore. She's joined by Dominique Walker, junior college transfer, first action of the game. Also Martha Thompson. Well, Hicks is out there as well, and Martin. It's Valley Forge basketball. Right corner, this is Mayforth. Mayforth stripped away. Hicks comes up with another steal. That one started by Walker. Hicks takes it herself, pulls up from the 19-foot on the left wing. No good. Rebound tipped around Morris. Coming down with it is Eastern Shore again, and that was Dominique Walker who got down low, drew the foul off her head. And another infraction against the Patriots, and that's Bailey Mayforth, the other big down low for UVF. First free throw up and good, and that's Dominique Walker, junior from Bel Air, Maryland, 5'8", Watkins Mill High School graduate, transferred from Hartford Community College.
Nice looking free throw.
Second one up and good. Swirls home. Walker, who had 13 points and 9 rebounds a game last year for Hartford, hits her first couple of free throws in the Division I ranks. Now it's 36-11 Eastern Shore. 4 and change to play before halftime. Down to Janelle Brown with Morris in her face. Can't get the angle, and Morris comes down with another rebound. This is Hicks moving left to right for White. Hicks feeds a rainbow down low for Walker. Walker pump fake up and in. Dominique Walker, an easy layup. 38-11, Maryland Eastern Shore, and another steal by Alexis Hicks. Her rainbow tipped around. This is Martha Thompson. Scoop layup off the glass and good. Alexis Hicks, she might have ball magnets in her palms today. How many steals did that been for her? And there's another steal. This time it's Martha Thompson. Left side layup in.
One from each side for Thompson.
And a full timeout taken by Gretchen Levan. All of a sudden, since the last timeout, the Shore has gone on a 15-0 run. And with 3:31 to play before the half, the Hawks lead the Valley Forge Patriots 42-11. We'll take a break, come back right after this on the Shore Sports Network from SFMSports.net.
Hi, you lost?
Yes! Medicare is such a maze!
United Healthcare can help.
Is that why you're driving this bulldozer?
Hop in! Choosing a plan doesn't have to be complicated. United Healthcare has the people, tools, and plans to get you through it, including the only Medicare plans with the AARP name.
That was easy.
Need to find a Medicare plan? Get help now at uhcmedicare.com. AARP Medicare plans from United Healthcare. United Healthcare pays royalty fees to AARP. AARP is not an insurer.
You've made the necessary sacrifices. Been fighting the good fight for as long as you can remember. And now perhaps it's time to enjoy a little fruit from all that labor. A bit of indulgence in the form of the new Ram Limited Tungsten Edition. Real wood trim, tungsten chrome accents, and an advanced technology touchscreen. All surrounded by a highly capable, hardworking truck that'll never let you forget what it took to get here. The new Ram Limited Tungsten, the most luxurious Ram truck ever. Ram is a registered trademark of FCA US LLC.
This is Maryland Eastern Shore basketball from SFMSports.net.
Back on Delmarva, 42-11. Maryland Eastern Shore leading Valley Forge. Game 1 of the 2017-18 season. We've got 3 minutes, 31 seconds remaining in the second quarter, and it's been all Hawks who, since the last time out before this one, are on a 15-0 run. Valley Forge basketball, Natalie Cortez approaching the timeline and crosses the logo with Alexis Hicks right in her face once again, and Hicks has owned that matchup. And another tip in the backcourt, chased down by Brown, and Blue keeps it. Brown feeds inside for Janelle Brown, leaps way up there to get it, and Brown too strong on a layup, but Torri Morris for the foul. Well, there's an instance, Dave, where Janelle Brown, I mean, she's been neutralized for most of the game, but to be able to leap like that, that's going to pay off swimmingly.
Yeah. The problem is that they cannot get the ball to her. If they get the ball to her, she's going to score inside.
And Brown with her first free throw, nothing but net. Janelle Brown last year shot 65% from the floor. Held under double figures just once all season as Morris takes a seat, and in comes Choma Moichena. But Brown, her freshman year at Valley Forge, 18 points, 15 rebounds a game. And last year, second team All-American. Second free throw up and short. Off the front of the iron, rebound by Moichena. Hicks, left to right, flings it for Martin. Martin on the right wing. Inside zing for Dominique Walker. Walker cuts across the paint. Right edge of the paint, kicks it back out for Martin. 17 to shoot. Hicks in the backcourt, and a long pass tipped away by Flowers. It'll stay on the Eastern Shore end.
Yeah. Way too long a pass that time. Everybody knew it.
inbound. This is Alexis Hicks running the point, doing a fine job so far. 10 to shoot. Screen up coming by Walker. Hicks takes it, now goes back the other way. Cuts across middle of the paint, spin move, middle of the paint, 10 foot off the glass and good. And many veterans today, but the bank is open for Alexis Hicks. 44 to 12 Hawks. 2:40 to play before the break. And now this is Martha Thompson. Got a hand on a pass from Amaya Brown in the left corner, but a foul called away from the basket. It looks Choma Moichena. Her second foul, and that sends Janelle Brown to the free throw line. That was the 6th team foul of this quarter against the Hawks, which means they're over the limit. It only goes to 5, remember, in quarters before resetting. So here comes Brown again.
It was the 5th foul. I would change to 5.
First free throw, too strong, back iron. Brown, her one weakness in her game, as is the case for many centers in basketball. Free throw shot just 60% from the floor. Second free throw up and good, so she hits 2 of 4 in the past minute, and it's 44 to 13. Valley Forge hasn't scored but from the free throw line in this entire quarter. Martha Thompson splits the double team, and she's blocked from behind by Brown on a layup attempt. Well, that looked like a practice layup from Martha Thompson. She got a big hand of Janelle Brown in her face. Hawks to inbound. This is Regine Martin in the left corner. Martin gets around her man, pulls up from 13 foot. Too short. Rebound right there with it is Thompson, and Martha Thompson lays it in. Too easy. 46 to 13. Eastern Shore in the lead. 2 and change to play before half. Cortez tripped up in the middle of the paint by Hicks. The one time that she got around her, and she ends up sliding across the court for it. Second foul against Hicks, and that puts Cortez in the line to shoot 2. Natalie Cortez hits her first free throw. Jersey City, New Jersey. I'm sure it's very cold there today. She wants to visit the Bahamas someday and get away from all of it. Second free throw, back iron, rebound for Regine Martin. So 46-14. Martin left to right, finds Sindor on the left sideline. Portia Sindor back into the game. Rainbow into the right wing for Martha Thompson. Now right baseline, a pull up from 10 foot off the front iron and down in for Dominique Walker. Physics is her friend today. 48 to 14, Maryland Eastern Shore. This is Flowers. Flowers, left wing, guarded closely by Martha Thompson. Cortez has it, falls over Regine Martin. No, that's Sindor who reaches around her. Chaos in the backcourt, and finally Regine Martin comes up with a rainbow to Martha Thompson. Thompson lobs down low. This is Walker. Walker fakes a shot. Cortez flies over her, and an easy lay-in for Dominique Walker. 50 to 14.
Thompson and Walker, 2 lookalikes out there. Playing the same way.
Cortez doing anything to try and get around 3 defenders. There's a handoff accidental for Brown. Now it's to Janelle Brown, right baseline, in and out. Rebound tipped around once and controlled by Martha Thompson. She's a guard, but at 5'9" and a lanky 5'9", Dave, she seems a lot taller than that. 1 minute to play in the second quarter. This is Portia Sindor moving left low block. Kicks it out for Moichena from the free throw line. Yes! Choma Moichena loops it around and down low. 52 to 14, Moichena's first field goal. This is Brown. Brown left side of the paint, stolen down low by Martha Thompson. Just too many white jerseys down there.
The Hawks are not big, but their 5'9" players are very lengthy. And that could be a big plus down the road.
10-second difference, shot and game clock. Regine Martin, top of the circle now to Walker. This is Sindor on the right wing, 10 to shoot. Walker finds Martha Thompson driving left side of the paint. Scoop pass, tipped once. This is Walker again. Dominique banks it, no good, too strong. Rebound Janelle Brown. 10 seconds to play before halftime. Streaking up the right sideline is Amaya Brown. Brown taking on 2 defenders and an offensive foul as the Hawks get back in time, and that is Regine Martin. Who else down there to take the charge?
Well, she took a charge that time. That was body contact.
Sindor to Martin. Martin pulls up from 3 from 35 foot, too short. Can't beat the buzzer, but Maryland Eastern Shore With a scintillating first half performance, they lead the Valley Forge Patriots 52-14 halfway through opening night of the season. We'll take a quick break, come back, break down the statistics, everything you need to know about this dominating first half for the Hawks, and we'll have much more than that. 52-14, Eastern Shore leading Valley Forge. This is the Shore Sports Network from SFMSports.net.
Hello, I'm your waiter Serge. Would you like to hear the specials? Do they include any wings, hot and cold sandwiches, and Smith Island cake? No, you'll have to go to M Street Grill for that. All right, see ya. Oh man, you want to see your teeth into great food and watch the game, right? Make M Street Grill your new home. It's a bar and restaurant conceived by hospitality and tourism management program students and owned by a Hawk alumni. And 410-621-5040.
Do you need a break, a getaway? Plan a visit to Hyatt Place Dewey Beach in Delaware. Lay back, relax, goes in the sand, and unwind on the ocean. Please your palate with a delicious meal at Casa Restaurant on the bay while taking in the sights of a beautiful sunset. It's time to get away and make that getaway to the Hyatt Place Dewey Beach. Call 302-864-9100 or visit HyattPlaceDeweyBeach.com. Make a lifetime of memories in your own backyard at Hyatt Place Dewey Beach. That's Hyatt Place Dewey Beach.
This is Hawks basketball from SFMSports.net.
If you're looking for good old-fashioned fun with a new twist, South Valley and Salisbury is the place to be with delicious food and drink specials, 20 lanes of bowling, and the best arcade billiards room in town. Southbound Alley is a great place to bring the whole family. Southbound Alley has private rooms ready for your next event, holidays, birthdays, business outings, and more. Located in Salisbury on southbound Route 13, across from Fruitland Walmart. Call for details or like us on Facebook. Southbound Alley in Salisbury is the place to be.
Did you know there's a phantom hiding in your home? In places you'd never suspect. In any Instant Mom device, like that great new HD TV or your family game console. Even your computer equipment, like printers, monitors, and speakers. Yep, the phantom is a pretty sneaky character stealing the electricity that's costing you money, even when your electrical devices are turned off. Don't let the phantom hide from you. Plug into power strips that you can turn off whenever devices are not in use. This reminder from Chop Tank Electric, a Touchstone Energy cooperative, keeping members first every day.
This is Maryland Eastern Shore basketball from SFMSports.net.
Welcome back to the Hawks halftime show. Maryland Eastern Shore women's basketball leading Valley Forge 52-14. Let me say that again, 52-14 at half. Will DeBoer and Dave Bird with you courtside in Princess Anne. And Dave, we could pretty much anticipate it that this was going to be not the most challenging game for Maryland Eastern Shore, but they've come out and they've done their job. Coach Batchelor has gone 12 deep onto the bench. He's played everybody who is active. Of course, Cece Byram, Carrie Eaton out tonight. Kasim Pavlich not dressed for the game, but he's put everybody in, and everybody, it seems, have done their job.
Yes, all 12. And there really hadn't been any kind of deficiency coming off the bench at all. So I'm sure Coach Batchelor is really happy about that. We got a bunch of 5'9" girls with a nice wingspan that are playing very good defense, hands in the passing lane. Our guards are putting all kinds of pressure on the Patriot guards, and they cannot get the ball to Janelle Brown. And that's why they only have 14 points in the half.
7 in each quarter. The Hawks with 18 in the first and then 34 in the second as they really started to heat up and control the game. And part of it is, the Division III school that just doesn't match up physically to a Division I caliber team. But part of it is the Hawks are just look really, really good. Let's get to the first half stats for you. The Hawks shooting 22 of 49 from the floor. That's 45%. 2 of 8 from three-point range. Both makes by Amanda Carney off the bench. 6 of 9 from the free throw line. Valley Forge just 3 of 15 from the floor. 20%. 0 for 6 in the second quarter. 0 for 4 from beyond the arc. And 8 of 12 from the free throw line, which has been their saving grace. Over half their points coming from the charity stripe. Leading scorers for the Hawks, Torri Morris and Barisha Gill-Miles and Dominique Walker each have 8 points. Morris 3 of 3 shooting with 4 rebounds in 11 minutes of action. Gill-Miles 8 points off the bench and a couple of offensive boards. And Dominique Walker 8 points in 5 minutes. A burst of points down low at the dying moments of the second quarter. Other scorers for the Hawks, Jordan Smith with 7 points, 3 of 7 shooting. 6 for Amanda Carney off the bench. She's had a couple of trays on 5 attempts. 6 points for Martha Thompson, the graduate transfer guard. 5 points for Alexis Hicks. 2 each for Choma Moichena and Diana Godwin. And then scoreless in the first half have been Regine Martin and Portia Sindor. As for Valley Forge, 8 points from Janelle Brown, 3 of 6 shooting, 2 of 4 from free throw line, and a couple of rebounds. And that's pretty much it. 4 points for Aaliyah Flowers, 2 points for Natalie Cortez, and nothing for anybody else. So the Hawks, well, as much as they are neutralizing Janelle Brown, they seem content to let her do all the scoring and just shut everybody else down, Dave.
That's exactly what's happened. Their guards or any perimeter player cannot do just about anything with a basketball because the Hawks are on them. They're playing that person-to-person defense and just sticking it with them. They're out athletic and they're just denying the basketball everywhere. And that's why they're scoring 7 points in each quarter.
In every way possible. Other stats for you. Maryland Eastern Shore out-rebounding Valley Forge 26-17, including 16-5 on the offensive end. And the rest of these stats basically just indicative of D1 against D3. Assists, the Shore 12-3. Turnovers, the Hawks with 5 in the first half. Valley Forge 24 first half turnovers. Blocks 3-1. Valley Forge does hold the advantage. And then Maryland Eastern Shore with 19 steals to force those 24 turnovers. 2 steals for UVF. Hawks were up 18-7 in the first quarter. They outscored them 34-7 in the second. Maryland Eastern Shore total control in their first game of the season at the Hype Center tonight. Yeah. We're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, I had the chance to speak to Torri Morris, the senior center for the Hawks. A rather fine conversation. We'll air that for you, and after that we'll come back for the final 20 minutes of the season opener. Maryland Eastern Shore's Hawks leading Valley Forge's Patriots 52-14 at the break. This is the Shore Sports Network from SFMSports.net.
It's the Veterans Day sale at JCPenney. Saturday and Sunday, save up to 60% on select mattresses from your favorite brands like Sealy, Serta, Stearns & Foster, and Beautyrest. Plus, get an extra 25% off mattresses with your coupon. Plus, get up to 60 months special financing on qualifying purchases. Don't sleep on it. Get to JCPenney this weekend. JCPenney. Coupon valid 11/9 through 11/12. Some exclusions apply. Financing terms 11/1 through 11/29. Must request at time of purchase. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payments required. See store or jcp.com for details.
Before the holidays, it's the little things at CVS Pharmacy that help get you ready for the season. Like decadent Ghirardelli chocolates. Now buy one, get one 50% off. And Hallmark greeting cards for friends and family. CVS Pharmacy offers so many other little things too. Like a $10 CVS Pharmacy cash card. Yours when you spend $30 on select items, including Progresso soup, now 3 for $4. Head to your neighborhood CVS Pharmacy today and save big on all the little things for everyone on your list.
You've made the necessary sacrifices. Been fighting the good fight for as long as you can remember. And now perhaps it's time to enjoy a little fruit from all that labor. A bit of indulgence in the form of the new Ram Limited Tungsten Edition. Real wood trim, tungsten chrome accents, and an advanced technology touchscreen, all surrounded by a highly capable, hard-working truck that'll never let you forget what it took to get here. The new Ram Limited Tungsten, the most luxurious Ram truck ever. Ram is a registered trademark of FCA US LLC.
Liberty Mutual presents worry-free music moments. Switching to Liberty Mutual could save you $782 on the perfect home and auto insurance for your needs, so you can feel good about the family budget and the massage you're about to treat yourself to.
This is awesome.
Get a quote at libertymutual.com. You can leave worry behind when Liberty stands with you. Liberty Mutual Insurance. Based on a recent countrywide survey of new customers. Coverage is underwritten by Liberty Mutual Insurance Company.
This is Maryland Eastern Shore basketball from SFMSports.net.
Welcome back to the Hawks Halftime Show. We're here with Torri Morris, senior center for Maryland Eastern Shore this year. First of several interviews I'm sure she'll have as one of the senior leaders. So, Torri, first question, basically that. How are you approaching this, your senior year of college basketball?
See that, the team should go out with the bang. We really won that national championship. We had a lot of weapons with newcomers Jordan and Martha. We also have freshman point guards and seven as well.
You and Alexis are kind of the head honors of this. You two come together, and did you come together and basically say, hey, this is our team now, we got to lead it?
Me and Alexis had that bond and connection automatically, so we just knew from the jump that we had a handshake preseason to season on through off-season.
Last year, the team dealt with several key injuries, but it seemed to step up in those key moments. I remember specifically you in the Hampton game with double-digit points and rebounds and pulling off the stunner. So how did you guys sort of come together in the midst of all the missing personnel last year and still come up big?
We had to think that, there are injuries and we are going to be plagued by that, but there's also other things that could have injured us as well. And so we decided that we had to stop thinking about the injuries and just play our game.
And then coming into this off season and this season itself, how did you guys, the returners, mesh with the newcomers? Did you sort of get that familial bonds that we see a lot from teams?
It started off a little rough at the beginning. We weren't all used to each other, and some of the newcomers weren't used to us, and the old people were still injured as well. But we learned we just had to come together as a team, and with the new coaches as well, that kind of helped mix everybody together.
Now, you specifically, what have you done to improve your game, and what do you feel is the part of your game that you have improved the most in the past few months?
I would say that I took on more of a scoring mentality before. I kind of just stayed in the back, and if they needed me to step up, then I would, but now I'm just stepping up from the jump rather than waiting for someone to make me step up.
Now, you alluded to this at the beginning, but what is a successful season for you? What's a successful season for this team?
A successful season for us would be winning the MEAC championship regular season and the actual tournament, and then going to the NCAA.
All right, Torri, thanks. Best of luck this season as you go after those goals.
Thank you.
Torri Morris, everybody. We'll be right back with the second half, the Hawks and the Patriots, here on the Shore Sports Network from SFMSports.net.
The Eastern Shore is a perfect place to visit year-round. A gem hidden on the lower shore is the Henson, located in the heart of Princess Anne on the picturesque campus of the University of Maryland Eastern Shore. The Henson is the perfect choice for campus visits, business trips, reunions, meetings, and relaxing getaways. Check into the Henson and we'll take care of the rest. Book online at umes.edu/Henson.
Hey, Hawks fans, season tickets are on sale now. Visit umestickets.com to get your basketball season tickets. Stop by the athletic office, go online, or check your mailbox. Get your Maryland Eastern Shore tickets. There's no better place to be this basketball season than the Heights, cheering your Hawks on towards the conference championship. Get your Maryland Eastern Shore basketball season tickets now at umestickets.com. Support Eastern Shore Athletics, because after all, this is our shore and our team.
Committed to serving you even better. McCready Health Immediate Care and Imaging Center in Princess Anne. Stop by when you need us and experience our expanded services, including 3D mammography for advanced early detection of breast cancer. Conveniently located next to Food Line in Princess Anne and open 7 days a week from 10 to 8. Most insurance plans are accepted and no appointments are needed at McCready Health Immediate Care and Imaging Center. McCready Health, with you for life.
The Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference. 13 institutions, all striving as one to excel in the classroom and on the field. A premier Division I conference with 16 sponsored sports, showcasing the talent and strengths of our student athletes through hard work and perseverance. The Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference, educating student athletes for the game of life.
This is Maryland Eastern Shore basketball from SFMSports.net.
Welcome back to the Heights Athletics Center. Second half action between the Maryland Eastern Shore Hawks and the Valley Forge Patriots. About 1 minute away. The women on top 52-14 as we head into the final 20 minutes of action. Quick look around Hawk Athletics. The men follow this ball game. It's sort of de facto doubleheader, if you will. The Valley Forge Patriots on the men's side visiting Bobby Collins and company. That game will start about 30 minutes after the conclusion of this one. It'll be broadcast on sfmsports.net as well as Fox Sports AM 960. The release coming out officially today. We're back on Fox Sports. I'm certainly glad to be back on the air with them. Meanwhile, down in Norfolk, the Hawk volleyball team leading Norfolk State 25-17 and 25-10. They won the first 2 sets in that matchup. Hawks with 2 wins over the weekend can complete an undefeated run through the MEAC in volleyball this season. And guess what? Next weekend they are hosting the MEAC volleyball tournament.
Right here.
Right here at the Heights Center. The Shore with a chance to win their first MEAC in 5 years. They won back-to-back crowns in 2011 and 12, trying to go to the NCAA tournament for the first time in this second Toby Wren's era. And certainly on the track to do that.
And we're four.
UVF basketball as we begin the second half of action. Team side moving left to right. Cortez the inbound, and this is Faison who will bring it up for Valley Forge. Crosses the logo with Hicks in her face. Hicks gets a finger on it, tips it out of bounds onto the Valley Forge bench. And again, Alexis Hicks all over the place. She had 6 of the Hawks' 19 steals in the first half. Inbound, this is Bailey Mayforth. Mayforth into Faison, tipped and control. This is Jordan Smith, the steal, and here comes Regine Martin the other way. Martin at the free throw line, Sutter step, dribbles out, a pass to Hicks. Hicks in the left wing, she'll center up, guarded loosely by Amaya Brown. Hicks, Martha Thompson, Jordan Smith, Morris, and Regine Martin. Same starting 5 for Fred Batchelor to start this third quarter. 10 to shoot. Hicks makes her move. Right side of the paint. Floater off the glass and good. Alexis Hicks reads the angle perfectly, and the first bucket of the half for the Hawks puts them up 54-14. 1 minute in. Cortez from the right wing. UVF looking for its first field goal since the first quarter, and they've got it. It banks in. Tanaya Faison, left-handed three-pointer from straight away, and it's now 54-17. Valley Forge down. Regine Martin in the backcourt, running the point for the moment. Morris sneaks out for a pick and roll, applies it. Martin takes it. Now she'll spot up from 3, rattles it too short and too strong, and a rebound, a reach-in foul against Torri Morris on the rebound attempt, and Valley Forge takes over.
Yeah, silly foul by Morris. She just reached over the top. The Hawks being nice to the Patriots. They're playing a zone defense now for the first time in the ballgame.
That's Fred Batchelor calling off the Dogs as much as he can, and he can't really go deeper into the bench. All 12 of them played in the first half.
That's right.
Rainbow cross court, left sideline to Cortez. Cortez her own rainbow to Amaya Brown. Now top of the circle again to Flowers. Faison rather, and she misses the shot from the free throw line. Too strong off the backboard. Rebound to Hicks. Hicks right left across the timeline. Hawks in the white uniforms again. This is Martha Thompson, left wing, flings it down low for Morris. Left low block, splits the double team, hook shot up and in. Torri Morris, that big man's move down below. And now Bailey Mayforth gets some separation in the paint, falling away, right baseline. She is off the glass and good. And Fred Batchelor comes out immediately and calls timeout that time, as it looks like Maryland Eastern Shore might have napped a bit getting back on defense.
Yeah. Too easy bucket, Dirk, a little bit too laid back, and they got beat down the floor that time. First time this game they got beat down the floor. So Coach Batchelor just sent a little message right off the bat.
We'll take a quick break. 2 minutes gone by in the third quarter. 56-19, Maryland Eastern Shore on top. This is the Shore Sports Network from SFMSports.net.
So
Celebrate the holiday season in Somerset County with unique events for the entire family. Check out Christmas in Crisfield starting November 25th with a crab pot Christmas tree, the annual parade, and tea with Mrs. Claus. Princess Anne will come alive on December 2nd with their Christmas parade, holiday home tour, and a candlelight reception. Shop local for special holiday incentives and a wide selection of gift items. Check out visitsomerset.com for more information. Somerset County, a great place to celebrate.
Lower Shore Immediate Care. Quality care close to you. Open 7 days a week. Just a short drive to Princess Anne, located next to Caesar's Pizza. No appointment necessary. Be seen promptly. Quality care by caring professionals. Jack Bird, Kevin Mull, and Megan East. Locally owned by your neighbors. Visit lowershoreimmediatecare.com and remember to like them on Facebook, providing top-notch care for the Lower Shore and beyond. Lower Shore Immediate Care.
Back on Delmarva, 56-19. Eastern Shore leading Valley Forge. 8 minutes even to play in this third quarter. Hawks bringing it up court, right to left. This is Alexis Hicks who runs the point. Same starting five out there for Maryland Eastern Shore. Coming off a Fred Batchelor timeout where the team fell asleep getting back on defense. This one fed inside to Torri Morris, and it's blocked by Brown. Janelle Brown hitting the high road against Torri Morris. Now quickly the other way is Valley Forge. Flinging to the left corner, this is Mayforth. Mayforth dribbling out, bounce pass to Cortez. Back to Mayforth, left corner, three, way short. Someone might have gotten a hand on it. Rebound falls right to Brown, and Brown works around two Hawk defenders to lay it off the glass and good. 56-21, and now Jordan Smith in the same sort of way gets separation down low and lays it nothing but net. Jordan Smith with the field goal. She's got 9 points. Hawks back up 58-21. Free throw line now, bounce pass down low to Brown. Misses the layup point blank. Rebound And certainly the defense are forcing the 30 turnovers with 10 minutes. Bills look at the stat line right now. 21-point lead, all scores off the bench. 16 minutes. So a few of those points came 11 was never really in doubt, but it seems like her players impressed her.
Dominic is going to play. It's going to be, you know, she was supposed to play today. She rolled her ankle yesterday and told me that, and then the next thing I watched her run out and hit the top of the thing. I don't know what tells me, I don't know what tells me, but, you know, we were able to get her going out there for her. Kid that doesn't play comments, I think she's going to find the bench. You know, she's a great kind of position player, and it makes it challenging when we're playing non-league games. But they kick it for the other day last year. And I'm not surprised. I thought she had about 26 there. She put the ball in net. Yeah, some kids. And when you can shoot, you expect them, and that's what I expect from her.
Yeah, and then Fred, over the last couple of years, we really hadn't had that player, I didn't think. When that was, you know, it's about 8 people in the lane and the ball in her hands.
Yeah.
You know, and they can. She's a basket player.
Yeah, she's got a knack for the ball.
Yeah.
She's got a nose for the ball. We look her at the top of our defenses because she's got an extremely long arm. Ball. So I'm expecting to be encouraged.
Thank you very much, and stay cool up there.
Yeah, I think we're cool enough.
Thank you.
Bachelor, the victorious Maryland Eastern Shore Hawks. A 2-38 win tonight. For the time being back at home in a month's time. If you want to see the second depth, you can visit easternsshorehawks.com. We've got a side basketball game prepared for Dave.
That's right.
Collins at Maryland Eastern Shore and basketball team also taking on a Valley Quarter. The 8:15, it looks like, will be an approximate tip time, but we'll be back at 8 o'clock, top of the hour, with the Hawks pregame show. We'll have an interview with Bobby Collins, we'll have Martin Lance, we'll have it down. Go ahead and give it to you.
on Fox Sports Radio. Is Fox Sports Radio. Okay. FS1. Don't laugh! This ain't reality TV! To find FS1 on your television, go to foxsports.com for details. FS1.
Good mood, Johnny. Thank you very much. Going to Sports, Fox Sports Radio.
Hey, Hoss, you got a rock and roll weekend in front of you. Will you please tell everybody what's going on Saturday night, please?
The Basement East in Nashville, Tennessee tomorrow night. A whole bunch of local musicians are getting together and playing a little show. A little Last Waltz night. You know the Last Waltz by the band?
From the band. I
One of the great rock and roll movies and gigs of all time. And a whole ton of musicians from town are all getting together and playing all of the songs, and even more than were just in the Last Waltz. But there's 3 different bands that all get up and play for about an hour.
Okay.
And I'm anchoring, if you will, the third band of the night with some of my favorite local players and a ton of different singer on every song. Great house band, horn section.
Horns!
Oh, don't kid yourself.
Last I checked, one of their greatest songs the band is, of course, we heard it earlier. Thank you, John Ramos. The Night They Drove Old Dick. That was sung by Lee Von Helm. I don't know if you know this, but he was the drummer in the band, Steve. He also held some lyrical advantages.
Meaning
he sang a lot of the songs.
Yeah, well, he's a tremendous singer.
Will you, as the drummer on that band, that tribute to the Last Waltz that night, sing Virgil Caine is a name and I served on the Danville train?
No.
Why?
No, what are you kidding?
Virgil Caine. See? Yeah. Do you want me to come out and sing it?
You're more than welcome.
That'd be great.
You know what? We're not doing that one. We're not doing that one.
Oh.
I won't be playing that one tomorrow night.
Oh, that's all right though.
Yeah, I mean, there's some other good ones.
But if you ask me, I'll come out and sing it. Just talk to your bandmates, and if they want a real singer up there to sing the,
sound check in the afternoon. Come over and check it out.
I'll get bounced out of here.
No, it'd be great. I'd love to have you up there. I really would. I'd pay money to watch you sing.
Well, hell, you can make it happen.
Dixie Down.
Now, listen, this weekend I'm in a quandary. I got tickets to John Cleese, and then I got some friendships in Indianapolis that I've called and said, get your butt down here or get your butt up here
for down
the Steelers game.
Oh, people calling you to say get up for the Steelers.
Say get up. So I'm in a quandary because the John Cleese Holy Grail tickets, that performance tonight and a Q&A with John Cleese is down there. I'd love to see that, but at the same time...
Wait, that's not tonight.
That's tomorrow night, so I'm in a quandary. Good. Do I leave early and go to Indianapolis and miss John Cleese and the Holy Grail question one-on-one, possibly meet the guy?
I have a question.
Yes.
Have you ever seen the Colts get their ass kicked?
I have.
Okay, have you ever hung out with John Cleese?
I haven't.
Stay and do the John Cleese bit.
Yeah, they're probably going to lose by 20.
If I'd known 21. This band gig, which I'm looking forward to, is the same night as John Cleese, I would have never signed to it. I'm so ticked off that we're not talking to John, that I'm not going to meet John Cleese.
Another random question. I just saw you do backflips and got all giddy when you heard the Replacements.
Yeah.
Why are they doing the band, the Last Waltz tribute? Why isn't there a Replacements tribute that you play on? Or why isn't there like a Husker Du you like? Or not the Husker Du, but...
the Last Waltz... It was played on Thanksgiving. It's right around Thanksgiving. There's about, I guarantee you, there's about 100 clubs across America that have Last Waltz gigs going on. It's kind of a November thing. And I should say that a great kid named Ben Eystone passed away from cancer, a musician in town this year earlier. He was only 28 years old. And tomorrow's gig is a fundraiser in part. That's the first of many shows that will be raising funds and awareness.
Wow.
Helping out uninsured musicians.
Awesome.
I posted this stuff on Twitter, and I will be retweeting and get all the details there. In Nashville, and you're out tomorrow night, come by the Finney Center. Don't believe it could be next year sold out. Hey, also, while I got looking for a more used car, but a true car, you can find out what other people are going to pay for that very car. Car users over $3,000 off MSRP. John Cleese, Steele, say please. Do that, would you? Yes, I'll let you have it.
Are you ready?
Daily.
Deep
Let's go to the fine country of India. And what tradition. Excuse me. Let's.
Oh, God. Doggone it. You already home? You already on your way to Indy?
Let's go to Egypt.
Okay, so you know what?
I'm sorry.
It's
I don't know
closer
where I
than
came
here.
up with. Anyway, you know what they do after a wedding in Egypt? They fire off guns in the air, assault rifles, handguns to celebrate the
I've
wedding.
seen that. The celebration.
It's not a great idea. Anytime shooting guns. Anyway, one of the grooms got shot right in the groin after they did this celebration. Spent the night.
Wait. Not direct, like the bullet went up and then came back down.
Yeah, caught him right in the front office.
The groom.
Poor guy. Yeah, could not have that celebratory night, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink, with the bride.
So they did not.
Well, no, he had his whole front office that was bandaged up. That
Lord,
poor
that's
guy.
awful.
So anyway, I'm saying how about this? Don't shoot guns just for celebrations, and while you're at it, keep your groin out of the way.
At Firestone Complete Auto Care, they've been putting tires on cars since 1926. And we know, listen, when the road gets rough, you need a set of tires that can get tough. Get $60 on a Firestone Visa prepaid card by mail when you purchase a set of 4 eligible Firestone tires. Whatever you drive a Firestone. Happy weekend, everybody. Go Bananas. Can we all agree on that?
Let's sing that.
Go Bananas. Go Bananas. Peel it to the left. Peel it to the right.
We are Fox Sports!
You and your family are connected by routine, and you stick to it. But what if a disaster strikes without warning? What if your day's routine is disrupted and you can't reach your family? Have you planned for that? Before a disaster turns your family's world upside down, be ready. Get a kit. Make a plan. Be informed. Learn how at www.ready.gov. Brought to you by the Federal Emergency Management Agency and the Ad Council.
This is the Shore Sports Network from SFMSports.net. Our broadcast begins in 3 minutes. This is the Shore Sports Network from SFMSports.net. Our broadcast begins in 2 minutes. This is the Shore Sports Network from SFMSports.net. Our broadcast begins in 1 minute. This is the Shore Sports Network from SFMSports.net. Our broadcast begins in 30 seconds. This is the Shore Sports Network from SFMSports.net. Our broadcast begins in 10 seconds. The flagship station for Maryland Eastern Shore basketball is WTGM Salisbury, Delmarva's Fox Sports 960.
Maryland Eastern Shore and SFMSports.net welcomes you to this presentation of Hawks basketball. Now, Maryland Eastern Shore basketball from SFMSports.net.
The William P. Hyde Athletics Center, Princess Anne, Maryland. It's time for Maryland Eastern Shore men's basketball. Tonight, the Hawks open the 2017-18 slate against the Patriots of the University of Valley Forge. I got all the action for you on the Shore Sports Network and SFMSports.net. Hello, everybody. Will DeVore with you courtside, back for another season from the Shore. Certainly glad to be with you. I am joined by the legend, Mr. Eastern Shore basketball himself, former state champion of Pocomoke City High, and our current athletic director, Mr. David Bird.
Thank you very much, Will, for the introduction. And yes, we're glad to be back on a cold night in Delmarva. We're in a rather warm Heights Center. If you got it.
It's cold outside, but the basketball is all hot, and we got warmed up with a dominant women's basketball game moments ago. The Hawks defeating Valley Forge 92-38. Fred Batchelor's crew using all of its depth and athleticism to overwhelm the Patriots. The men will try and do the same. It won't be quite as deep. Coach Bobby Collins and company only suiting up 10 players tonight. Of course, the long-term injuries to Dante Caldwell and Isaac Taylor will keep them out most likely the entire season. Brandon Andino's out for a while with a shoulder injury, and Myron Thomas is under concussion protocol, so only 10 will dress. And Logan McIntosh, the only starter returning from last year's 14-20 squad that went 9-7 in the MEAC, finished 6th, and got all the way to the MEAC semifinals for the first time since 1994. So when this team is healthy, Dave, they can stand against anybody in the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference. But the big if, of course, is getting healthy. the 6'5" junior, the forward from Oakdale, New York. 1 point and a half contest. Dave Alex for last year. And the score below and all. And Tyler Jones being trapped.
Good points away.